Question number 18 is kind of like one of those questions where they ask you to break down the function again. This is a reciprocal function. For those who didn't know, didn't see it, it's the secant. So you know the secant is directly related to the cosine function. So it's gonna be the cosine that we're gonna use to break this thing down. So we know there is those regular trigonometry, or how do we even call them? Is it trigonometry function? That's a trigonometry function. And so you have those regular sin, cos, and tan, and we also have something called secant, and then you have the cosecant, and then you have the cotangent. And so no, every single one of those functions are directly related to not a specific function. The second is not related to the sin, or I'll say in our exercise, it's not directly related to it. So we're gonna use the cosecant to break down the secant, and then we use the no, we use the we use the sinus to break down sine to break down the cosecant. Use the secant to break down the we use the cos to break down the secant, and then we use the tan to break down the cotangent. So right now you have secant, so you know that you only need cos to break it down. It's gonna be secant is equal to 1 over cos. So you have your the value of sec of 0. So you already have your angle, which is going to be 0 in this case. So right now you have sec of 0, which is secant 0. In order to evaluate this function, you're going to go down. You're going to put sec of 0 will be equal to 1 over cos. And the cos that you're going to be looking for now is going to be the cos of the angle they give you, which is 0. So you're going to do 1 divided by the cos of 0. Cos of 0 is equal to 1, which will then be equal to 1 divided by 1. It's going to be equal to 1. So that's how I've been able to find the one has answer for question number 18. If it was for example, I think 1 divided by 0, if cos of 0 was 0, it would have been undefined. So it will be like divided by 0, so the function sec of 0 would have been undefined. So it's not the case. So you just go through the reciprocal function they gave you, and you break it down to, I'll say, an original trigonometric function such as sinus, cosinus, and then you do your expression, and then you'll find the results. And one thing that I took a look at is, well, let me verify this. So if I put my calculator in radian and I try to do cos of 5, cos of 2 minus 0.41. Okay, let me switch it. Cos of 2. It changes. But I put my calculator in radian to do question number 18. So it might be something that you'll want to take a look at as well. So then I'm gonna go on question number 19. Thank you for watching. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm getting exhausted.